Hi everyone, it's been a while, but I've been busy with work, and in these times working from home. It's just like the majority of people, I guess. Now, if you have limited space and multiple devices at home, you can use open source software to control Windows, Mac, and Linux desktops with a single keyboard and mouse, decluttering your desk, essentially. The open source solution I'm going to show you today is Barrier, which is a fork of Synergy, which is now a commercial offering. Barrier, as I mentioned, is open source. So I've put a link to the GitHub repository in the notes below. At the time, we're currently on version 2.3.3. So if you click on the link, you go down, you can pick the relevant executable. So if you're using Linux, there's the Linux code or the Mac code and the Windows executable. So I'm going to just show you the Windows executable today. Basically, we'll download a copy. So once that's downloaded, we'll run the installer. So I'll say yes, I accept the license agreement. Of course, you should read it like everybody does. You can create a desktop shortcut, so it's pretty much a bog standard installer application. So we'll run through it. So once that's finished, it will ask you to launch. So you can click finish and launch the application. At this point, we can get rid of the website. Basically, Barrier now has picked up some settings from the computer. The desktop that I'm using does a few different tasks, so it's got a few different network settings in there. So the IP addresses are shown. Has an SSL fingerprint because whilst it's local, it is encrypted, and I can configure the server. So what I'm going to do is exactly the same on the laptop. Now I've pre-done this, so actually that's an older version that I've got running on here. So I'm going to go to the GitHub. Okay, so I've gone to the GitHub page. I'm going to come down and grab the 2.3.3 release. So that will download. Then we can open that file. So we'll run that. Same again. So we'll create a desktop shortcut. Run through. This may error because it's running, but it should be fine. Okay, and we get launch, so we can launch. And on this side, we're going to use the client settings. So we use the server settings on the desktop. On the laptop, I'm going to use client settings. I've given it a screen name, same as my laptop. I can put the server IP in, or I can do auto config. I do recommend putting the IP address in. It will work on less complicated networks straight away. However, sometimes it can be a bit of a pain if you've got multiple networks, so the desktop's running Hyper-V, etc. So I'm going to set them. I'm going to reload it, so we'll use the latest version. And that's the mouse transferring. But so that's pretty much all you need to do. When you first connect, it will pop up confirming that you're connecting to the server, which is fine. So you just say yes. So I'm going to, well, I can close that, and it still keeps running with the little barrier icon. So that's on the laptop, the client running. But what you need to do on the server to get that to actually work, so the server is Jonathan, and the desktop, the laptop is XPS 9550. Now I'm going to get rid of that and show you how you do it. So basically you click on the little icon here, drag it down, you can then configure it. So XP 9550 and OK. So that's it. All I need to do. OK that and reload, and then make sure that the two talk to each other by being able to tab across, which now means I've got the laptop keyboard and mouse is attached. Oh, no, it's not. The laptop keyboard and mouse input are now attached to the single keyboard on my desktop and my mouse. So I can control that, and then I can come across to the server. I can do the same, minimize that, get out. It still stays running. You'll see it running still. And basically now I could switch between the two devices with one keyboard and mouse. So I could be doing a Word document on my laptop. So laptop Word document, and I can move my mouse over. I might even want to be doing a personal. So my personal desktop. As I say, you can just control it all with that. Keeps it down to one mouse, one keyboard on your desk, your laptop. You can just have the screen open, it can be out of the way, just as an extra screen, really, that's controlled. So that's it for this demonstration. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, hit like and subscribe, and there may be more bits and pieces coming shortly.